What's up, guys? It's your girl Mel, and before we even start this, Happy New Year! How are we feeling? I am feeling great. You know, the holidays can always be chaotic, but we got through it. We are here. We are alive. We are refreshed. I took a little bit of a break for about 2 weeks just to really connect with my family, reflect on a lot of things, and just get my mind right for the new year and what content I want to bring to you guys, what I want to create. And I feel like it was a well needed break because I was getting a little burnt out. And I don't normally get burnt out, but content, life, if life not lifing the way it's supposed to, and then you got to create content sometimes, it's very difficult, but we're going to leave it at that. With that being said, makeup, 2025 makeup. So I got so much PR over the holidays. I've been trying to keep track of opening everything, but I have not gotten everything open. But regardless of that, yes, I want to try them and show you guys some new products, but there's a lot of oldies that are still goodies that I brought into 2025 with me. Also, I still have it, so what else was I gonna do with it if I didn't bring it into 2025? This video is really just gonna be about products I brought with me into 2025. Some I've mentioned already, some I haven't. And with doing that, I did my signature soft glam, I would say. This is more like a baby doll version of it, but if I'm doing a soft glam look, this is my new signature look. But when you do something and each time it just gets better and better, this is one of them because I don't know if it's the jet black hair, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like this looks way better than the ones I've done in the past. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this.
So as usual, I always start off with the One Size Secure the Sweat Primer. This is my base primer that I put all over my face, and then I use the oil sucker just on my T-zone. As I mentioned before, it's super mattifying, so that's why I only use it on my T-zone and not my whole face. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling in my brows with a black powder, or am I using dark brown? Either one. But I actually did go a little bit thinner on my brows for the new year. I wanted just more of a sculpted, lifted look. Something kind of in between a 2000s look, but the current brow look. But I was just over the super fluffy, thick brow. I just wanted something a bit more refined. And I feel like it suits my face a lot better, which I used to really, back in the day, love an arch brow, but my brows were way too thin. I went overboard with it. But I think this is the best combination, especially because my tint, I got my brows micro shaded, it's kind of wearing off a bit. So with it wearing off, kind of thinning it out a little is avoiding me getting a touch up so soon. But I might get a touch up still because the ends are getting a little bit lighter. So I'm just concealing under my brows with House Labs concealer. Don't remember the shade off the top of my head. I'm currently traveling, so I don't have all the makeup with me. But I'll have the shades and everything in the description box of this video. But I use so many different products. People be asking me the shades. I'm I don't know. I would have to be, I don't know, a dictionary or something to just keep all of that in my head. It is way too much. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to hate Patrick Ta now. I don't know. I'm so conflicted, but I really, really love this foundation. So I'm going to keep using it. And I did bring it with me into 2025 because it is just so good. It's full coverage, but super luminous still. And I love it. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to stop using it. I don't see why, because one creator says she didn't get paid. I don't know. I don't know the details of that story, and I'm just not. It's the new year. We got to look into things a little bit more before we just jump on everything and start throwing away products before knowing the full story of stuff. So yeah, Sorry, not sorry. I'm still using Patrick Top foundation because this shit is a fire. I'm using a slightly different brush than my regular brush. It is like a buffing foundation brush. It's just a bit smaller. Sometimes I like this one because it gets into like nooks and crannies better. So now going in with the eyes, we brought tape with us in 2025. Tape is the way to go. Oh, let me tell you all about this palette real quick though before we even start that. This Fine palette, this company sent me a huge box of like everything they sell, but these palettes are huge and so pigmented and so amazing. And I hate that it's not on LTK or anything, so I can't like directly link it that way, but I will like link you guys to the site because this is worth it. Especially, so I like that they do 3 different palettes. Like say they have a neutral palette, but they have neutrals for deeper skin tones, neutrals for lighter skin tones. That is so important because I mentioned in my other videos to you guys how a lot of the times like you'll see certain like cool looks or just nude looks, and when the person is in the same skin tone as you, the nude colors they use reflects differently on different skin tones. So the fact that this palette is already curated to like nudes that work well with deeper skin tones or lighter skin tones just makes the job so much easier. So I have been using this palette up, okay? And it's just a great buy because you can just buy one and that's good enough. Because I know for daily makeup, like even for myself, I will film the creative, super colorful looks, but this is something more so that I would actually do a look like this if I'm going out. Like rarely am I actually wearing like blue or purple eyeshadow on my whole lid if I'm going out, but something like this is what I would do. Yeah, so explaining what I'm doing here, I just started off with the lighter colors and then warmed up my outer corners and added a little like pinkish peachish tone to it as well. I use probably about 4 different colors. I like to play around until I get the best combo. You know, doing eyeshadow is like, you can't rush it. You just kind of got to play around, blend a lot, and see what colors really work well on your skin. Can we also get into, I don't even know how, like when did we enter 2025? I feel like Christmas happened and that was just like really fast, and then now we're in 2025 and Christmas was great, but it was chaotic for me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna go into extreme detail, but just like a lot of, you know, just family issues and stuff. It was a lot to deal with, and for the first time in my life, I actually didn't feel like filming because I didn't feel okay in my mind, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fake it, or I'm not gonna come on here and be like, guys, this or that is wrong, just watch me. Like, I just feel like that's weird, so I'm like, let me just take a little break until I feel correct in my head, because I'm also a mom as well, and that is hard when a lot of stuff is going on and you still have to like show up for, you know, your children and whatnot when you really just want to like rot in a room. It's so difficult because I feel like there's not enough time to just process, you know, just process everything. But thankfully, like, I have a great husband and he helps a lot and gives me that time to process stuff. And I got sick during the holiday too. A lot of people got sick though, because my sister got sick, then my son got sick. I feel like they cross contaminated each other. I don't know, they were sharing tea and whatnot. Then of course I got it. Then I got my cycle, so my immune system was already weakened, so I knew I was gonna get sick. It was just so annoying. I feel like I get sick every single month, and I cannot wait for the put everything in your mouth phase to be over with my son, because it's just all the germs from him. I've never gotten sick this much in my life. No, it's not Anastasia, what I'm saying. Too Faced concealer. We brought it in 2025. Love this concealer down. I've tried so many other concealers, but this one is super full coverage. And I saw a video about this girl. Well, this girl was just talking about like different concealers and saying something about this one. Was it this concealer or the foundation? I don't know. She was saying something about this one separating or whatnot. I never find that this happens with this concealer. It's extremely full coverage, and a little goes a long way. So now I'm using Huda Beauty blush filter. Okay, so this kind of took me a minute to like, but I realized why I didn't like it. I wasn't underpainting with it. So after I was already matte and I already set my face, I was putting this on top of my makeup, so it looked greasy, and I don't like a greasy look. But today I tried it like under painting, so I put it under like everything before I set, before I bronzed, and that has a better look. It gives like a very nice warmth underneath everything. But for me to put it last, like as a topper, I personally don't like it. Probably in the summer if I'm going for more of a dewy look, but I tend to prefer like a matte look or somewhere in between. But the product really had to grow on me because I was like, the pigment is beautiful, but it looked a bit greasy. But you know, a lot of times products are good. You just have to change the application for your liking. So, I didn't show this product, but this is MAC's Gold Collection, their blush. Another thing I realized too with cream blushes, I should be underpainting with that, so I don't look greasy, and then top it with a powder brush. Y'all think I know everything, but I am honestly still learning. Like, I have no license in this or anything. Like, this is all self-taught. I just watch what the girlies do, try it on myself, see what I like, what I don't like, and then I bring it to you guys. So now, yes, we brought one size concealer into 2025 because I love this concealer as a brightening concealer. It's just perfect for that. For anything else, no, but it is so perfect for brightening. So a little bit more chit chat. I am in New York currently for a brand event. It's my first travel brand event. It is cold here. Like, it is so cold. I am struggling. I'm filming this right now. I have not gotten a cup of coffee. I haven't eaten anything because I'm staying with my sister. So, like, I gotta go out to get it. And this is not like me because usually you won't even catch me speaking if I have not had caffeine in my body. Like, I need that caffeine. Sorry, not sorry. Can't live without it. But I'm just scared to go outside, and I'm like, should I just get it delivered? But I'm so weird about delivering beverages because I don't know, I just feel like someone's just gonna open the cup and spit in it or something, or if it's not hot. Like, I like to collect beverages myself. But after I'm done filming this, I'm gonna get it all the way together and just try to walk to the coffee shop, but I'm genuinely scared. I am super happy though that I did have an event here because both of my siblings, it's three of us, and they both now live in New York, so I always have a place to stay. And also I just get to spend time with them. We're all really close. We're each 3 years apart, so you know, when we get together, it's just pure foolishness and kiki cackling and just acting crazy. The one size rich peach, didn't like this at first, didn't like this, but with rosy toned looks, it's really nice, really nice. And I think because it's peach, the undertone is kind of pink itself, so it goes really well with looks like this, because I felt like the first time I used it I looked a little bit ashy, but it grew on me. I've been holding on to this CoverGirl blush forever. It is so pigmented, but I've honestly had this for like, I don't know, 10 years now. I know makeup expires, but it's not done yet. And I don't know how it's not done because I use it up so much. It's the first blush I've ever bought and I'm still using it. So I'm also gonna just top it with like a more pinkish tone brush, and we're gonna just put lots and lots of mascara on our bottom lashes to really make those eyes pop out. Honestly, probably the only other thing I would have done with this look, but I just wanted to keep it simple. But I love a black liner in the waterline. I probably would have added that, like if I was popping out, because with these exaggerated bottom lashes and some black in the waterline, it really would have ate down. But I was going somewhere today, the day I filmed, so I did want to keep it a bit softer. So I'm using this About Face lip liner in shade this lightish brown. And then I'm gonna top it with Anastasia. Don't remember her name, but I'm gonna show you guys the product. It's like a matte, I think it's matte velvet, something like that. And I'm gonna top that with a gloss. So that will be our little like lip combo of the day. I love this product. It really gives Barbie doll, like the shade of it and stuff. Once I apply it, I feel like a Barbie. Oh, and then I'm gonna top it with e.l.f. Glow Reviver, which is also a great product, super affordable. I think it's like $7. And sorry, they're extremely pigmented. So this is the finished look, guys. Everything. I did set my face. I usually would set it with one size, but I think my sister stole it. So yeah, this is finished look. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.